Hey, DTL, what's going on, my brother? Please leave your message. Hey, homie. 2064889. Nothing. What's going on with you?
Nah, just chilling, and staying low key, man. Trying to make $1 out here.
All right, all right. You in your truck?
Yeah, finally got back up. I was working on the whole week.
Okay, okay. And how long you got to drive?
Well, I gotta stop to get some fuel about 40 miles. So I'll be on here for about 40 miles, and then I'm gonna get off real quick.
Okay,
How's,
okay.
how's everything with you?
It's been good. It's been good.
Working
I ain't
hard,
got
right?
no. Yeah, yeah. I got to work 2 weeks straight this week. Oh,
Killing you, right? Killing you.
man. No, I just started Monday, so I
Oh,
don't get
okay,
my
okay.
next day off until like the 13th, shit like
So
that.
you had the weekends off?
No, I haven't had a weekend. I had like a Sunday off, but not the whole weekend like I should.
Uh, got some rest on Sunday?
Man, that's not even resting. I still got shit to do. I'm a mom. I still got one left.
Yeah, I hear you.
He graduate next year, so
He got one more year, huh?
yep.
When he's supposed to start taking tests for the end of this year.
I don't know. I don't even know what he want to do. We're gonna talk about that this summer. What he want to do.
Oh, okay.
See if he wanna, say. I think he really want to go to college. Out of all my kids,
Well, that's what's up.
you know what I'm saying. So I ain't heard you on here a while, DTL. So my 19-year-old, he moved out like 2 months
Oh,
ago.
yeah. You did tell me that. You told me that. You got
Yeah.
you got
So
you got the place over where you work at.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah,
How's he doing? He doing good?
he doing all right. You know what I'm saying. But I was telling him I'm gonna help you do as much as I can to your apartment. But shit, after that, I got
Handle your business, huh?
right, exactly. I gotta move.
That's what's up, man.
But I've been helping him. You know what I'm saying, like helping him a lot, getting him his shit, whatever he needs for right now. So hey, he ain't complaining that much, but he's complaining, but not that much. So I'm not
Yeah,
tripping.
yeah, yeah. I've been missing you every time. I see that you was going on live. I overslept, missed it. I had to catch
Man,
the
I've been
replay.
trying to go earlier because everybody say you go on too late, but I've been trying to get on earlier. I had my daughter on here like 3-4 days ago.
Oh
She
yeah.
was on here with her goofy ass. Hell yeah.
Okay, okay. That's what's up.
So I was trying my best to like interview her, but it's hard to interview somebody you raised. It's really hard, you know what I'm saying? So Country Ghetto came up there and tried to, ask some questions and stuff and got the clown and me talking about that's you supposed to have, and then my daughter was helping Country at the same time talking about you supposed to have all the questions already written out. Like literally I'm trying to go off the dome. Shit, ain't
Yeah,
that's a lot of people don't write that shit down. They just try to go off the dome. But like I said, it's really hard to interview a child that you raised.
yeah. Well, did you ask her about the music? Is she gonna continue to write?
No, so I asked her like when she started writing and all of that stuff. I knew she was like still in single digits when she first started writing. So we talked about that. Uh we talked about how long my daughter's been married, how did they became a couple and shit like that. We talked about that. But you'll see her. I mean, if you go back, you'll see her. I told her I want her back on here, but I ain't know when I can. But she had went to a funeral, so um, I
Sorry to
I,
hear
I
that, man. That wasn't anybody in your family, right?
so it was one of my good friend's daughter. I loved her. She was already in her 20s. She had a heart attack.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, man.
Man, so they had her funeral Monday, I think Monday or Tuesday. Monday. They had her. I think it was Monday or Sunday, one of those days, because she went back home
Man,
Tuesday.
yeah, she was young, man.
Yeah, she was hella young. She ended up having. I think she ended up having not lipo, but the band around her stomach or something. And I guess later
Oh,
on she ended up dying in her sleep. She had a heart attack in her sleep.
hold on. So she died after the procedure, or she
Yeah.
had the procedure a while ago?
No, I'm not for sure. I gotta get it from my daughter because she the one who told me she passed and sent me her obituary and everything.
Well, sorry for your loss, man.
And I love that girl. I promise you. Like she was like the Bob Diggity.
She was from Chicago too.
Uh huh. Yep, she was from Chicago, but she ended up moving and getting married, and she got two small kids. Her mom's raising right now.
Man,
So yeah, that's hard to have a child that young die.
yeah, man.
That was her first daughter too. Like she got hands. Like even when she was a kid, when she I want to say second or third grade, I want to say, and she beat up like a seventh or eighth grader or some shit like that, or sixth grader. I know they was well advanced than she was. She beat the shit out of them in grammar school. That's
Yeah, fight,
crazy.
yeah, fighting in the blood.
Oh, her mom got hands too. Yeah, her mom got hands. I was like, we used to gangbang together. Me and her mom,
Okay, okay, okay.
and she'd be the first one to swing always.
But basically, you guys were like sisters.
Basically, we grew like our teenage years. I want to say from our teenage years, we grew up together because she lived next door to me. At first, she used to live like on a like 3 blocks away from me. Then they end up moving next door to us. But yeah, she. But then we had a disagreement because I did some shit I shouldn't did. You know what I'm saying? And I
So you fell,
apologize for it later on.
so you fell out with the mother.
Yeah, I fell out with her, but we was friends before she was even born.
Yeah. So you guys are talking now, or
Yeah, we talking once in a while, but I haven't talked to her
recently?
I haven't talked to her in like 4 years. About 4 years before the pandemic.
So you haven't hit her up for the when her
No,
daughter
my
passed?
daughter was no, my daughter was has texted me and was like, "Mom, you need to, what I'm saying." So I texted my daughter and told me to give me her number, but my daughter hasn't texted me back with the number. So
Okay, okay.
yeah, but they looked nice. Her brothers and her sister, they wore purple and white for a funeral. I was glad. I'll say I'm tired of seeing black shit at funerals. God damn.
Yeah. Color, right? Put some
Yeah,
color
they
in.
wore purple and white. Yeah, I thought that was cool. But it's sad because that was my boo. Like I loved her. Like I love all her kids, but like her two oldest, her boy and her girl, I was really close to.
Yeah, basically you helped raise them. You was there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's just crazy to know she's gone. She haven't even made it to her 30s yet.
So what made her do the surgery though? Was it help?
Her
Huh?
mom did the surgery like years ago when we was in our like early 20s. And I think she wanted to do it because she was gaining a lot of weight after she had her two kids.
Yeah.
And then that's when she had got the surgery.
Damn.
But her mom ended up getting it. Instead of her working out with it, she just lost
Yeah.
the weight and she don't look the same. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get
Well,
that type of surgery. Huh?
no, I was gonna say when you do that surgery, what it does is supposed to raise your appetite.
Yeah,
So
it
you
did
know,
craze her appetite, but instead of you working and tightening everything up while it's coming off, it was just coming off like water.
yeah.
So she just don't look the same to me. You know what I'm saying? Like she look hella old. So yeah. Cause my ex his auntie ended up getting the surgery. And she looked old as fuck because she didn't work out while she got that surgery. And I told her, I was like, yeah, you look hella old now than
So,
what you
so what
did
you
when
mean
you was
look
bigger.
old? Like skin, the skin just
It
getting like,
sags.
okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't tone all of that shit up, it looks bad to me. And when I used to, cause my ex, his auntie stayed in Minnesota and I stayed in Minnesota. I was like, I'll go out and help you work out, you know what I'm saying? And after she got her surgery, but we did it a couple times and she just stopped doing it. But now she's regretting it because all her, like, even her arms, they sag hella bad.
Yeah. So basically, she just lost the weight, but the skin just stayed the same.
Yep, exactly. Like, she wear, basically these compressions to hold her arms up because they're so big. I was like, man, as soon as you got it, I would have been in the gym as soon as possible to tone all of that up because you knew you was gonna lose that weight. Like all
Yeah.
she did was one time she ate one piece of chicken, and she threw that. She had got sick.
Yeah. I mean, I was
Yeah,
told, when you do that, you don't eat too much, and
yeah, for sure. That's what I heard too. And she told me she was like, I can't even eat a piece of chicken without getting sick. So yeah. But I know people who got the surgery and they still eat exactly the same. And half of the
they don't
time
gain
that
no weight.
the band then slipped from the stomach. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, she took her back. I think she was staying in Texas. She shipped her all the way back to our hometown, Maywood, and buried her. So I was like, damn, that's fucked up to have to
So,
bury a child.
so your friend stay in Texas or she stay in
No, her daughter stayed in Texas. She stayed in Minnesota.
but they had the funeral in Chicago.
Yeah, because that's where we from.
Okay, okay.
Hmm. But she got two small kids. That's not even over the age of 10 yet. So
So
her
the kids
mom's,
now in Minnesota now, huh?
yeah, exactly. My daughter was begging me to move back. I'm like, I'm not moving back to that motherfucking state. I hate that state. I can't. She's like, Mom, you getting old. I know I'm getting old, but I'm not senile or nothing. Like I can't see out of both of my eyes. Like I can't walk. My arms
Yeah.
still work. Yeah, I work every day. Like you making it sound like I'm a senior citizen around this motherfucker.
Well, I figure what 5 years, you be out of there, right? Ready to go back.
I will never go back. I will move to the south.
Yeah, I
Uh,
hear you.
it's too cold in Minnesota. It's colder in Minnesota than Chicago.
But yeah, cause you up by the water.
No, but it's colder in Minnesota than Chicago. Fuck no. The first time I ever had to deal with negative
Weather, yeah.
15, the look, DTL, the motherfucking wind chill was 35 below.
Now I believe it, cause Minnesota's closer to Canada.
And then the motherfucking, well, the wind chill was 35 below, but the temperature was 14, negative 14. Are you serious?
Nah,
Why would
I,
I
I
move back?
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it myself, man. I mean, I stayed in New York. New York got cold from time to time, but it never got to cold where it was in the negatives, yo.
Yeah, no. I'll move back home if that's the case. I can't do with that. I can't deal with that Minnesota weather. I'm sorry. Not at all. Fuck no. I'm not stupid. I told my daughter, like, if you move to a better climate, I'll move. I don't have a problem with moving. You want to get a house, I'll help you pay for it. But I'm not moving to no goddamn Minnesota. Fuck that state.
She said, I do the South. I do Texas. I do Florida.
Facts. Facts. I'll do it. I'd rather deal with the tsunamis and shit than that motherfucking snow. One time that snow came up to past my knees. I'm only 5 foot. You got me fucked up. Hell no.
Yeah, trust me, I gave it up too. So
Man.
that was one of the reasons why I left New York.
Nah. But everybody was asking me to move to Minnesota, but I didn't know how cold it was until I moved to Minnesota.
Hmm, I know you
Look,
regret
2 years was enough for me, DTL. I'm cool.
it.
I was good. I moved my ass right out here to Washington. And what I like about Washington, I ain't gonna lie, they got all the seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Yeah.
And they
So
snow. Our snow out here lasts for 2 weeks, and we don't see snow. I can deal with the
mhm,
cold because they don't.
yeah.
The lowest it ever got, I swear, maybe 30 since I've been out here. I'll say
So
give or take 25.
so who did you know that made you move out there, or you just
I
packed
had
up and
an epiphany.
so you just packed up and moved, huh?
So the thing was, it was gonna be. So this is my thing. When when I was with my bitch ass boyfriend at the time, we had we was the debating on where we was gonna move. So we wanted to move. It was gonna be Seattle or it was gonna be ATL. That was the choices I had. Them the only two choices. So I was watching TV. I swear to God, DTL, every commercial, I had Dish, and every commercial I had kept coming on Seattle, Seattle, Seattle. And then I had a friend who stayed in Minnesota, and then when I saw Seattle and that they was the first person to go to $15 an hour, I was gone. I was hooked from there. And
Oh.
then they's like $15 an hour and they legalized weed. Nigga, you couldn't talk me out of that shit. Fuck y'all.
So how long you still been in Seattle?
Hmm.
How long you been there?
2014.
So you're almost 10 years in.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
been there for a
But
minute
I
then.
man, but man, these people is crazy out here. They so disrespectful. I'm not used to that. And me being black and coming from Chicago and that's all you see, it's
Yeah.
different out here. It's totally different out here. It's not no race out here. I'm sorry. I don't think it's not no race out here. I
Yeah,
see
so they,
Somalians, I see Indians, I see Arabs, I see Samoans, I see motherfuckers from um Asia, not Asia, basically yeah, Asia, but China. I see motherfuckers from Jap. And it was so crazy. I've been out here long enough. I could tell a difference from a Japanese, from a Chinese, from a Philippine.
so they got their own community, or it's just mixed in.
No, they all mixed in, but I can tell the difference. I've been out here so long.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
I can tell a Philippine all day because they got hair like Indians. It's thick as fuck, and I'll look at them, and then they look more American than Asian. I mean, Chinese and Japanese. Japanese like their eyes are just closed all day, every day, like they been getting high all their life.
Yeah.
Chinese, I can tell the difference because where I'm at now, it's nothing but Chinese and Indians from India, from where I stay at. You got white people out here. You got hella famous people who stay out here too. You know what I'm saying? From
Yeah.
that plays football. A lot of people play football and hockey in the professional leagues. They stay out here on the east side where I stay.
Oh, okay, okay.
They trying to get the Sonics back though out here though.
Yeah, I hear it. I see that, man. Try to get somebody to open a team up there.
They haven't
I
even uh, they haven't even did nothing about it yet, but uh, people still wear Sonics. They will wear
well, what
Sonics.
it, well, what it is, they're trying to get somebody to buy a team and then move it there. You know?
Yeah, or start another one.
Yeah, but starting another one a little bit harder because you gotta go through the commission for that.
Exactly, exactly. Just like they
If
just
you,
started, they used to have a hockey team. They just started a new hockey team a couple years ago. Gave
yeah,
them a new stadium and everything. So they thought they was gonna win the championship this year because they got a nice little hockey squad. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm like, shit, y'all open a hockey squad. How y'all gonna? But y'all know the Supersonics was the shit.
yeah.
That was my thing. But a lot of people mad because they ain't got no basketball team out here no more. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully somebody invest or the NBA put two more teams in the league. They can have their own team, man.
I think so. I hope they do something. Cause that's all I hear about Supersonics. I'm like, y'all been gone for a long time now. Y'all still talking about the same shit. God damn it. Make it make
Nah,
sense.
it was a good team, man. I used to like them.
Oh, I used to love them. I ain't gonna lie, I used to love them. I liked this Sean Kemp.
Yeah,
Um,
was my guy right there.
I liked it. What was the point guard?
Payton,
Huh?
the glove, Gary Payton.
Yeah, Gary Payton. But everybody out here say they can't stand Gary Payton.
Yeah, he talk a lot of shit, but shit, you
No,
can't
they
fuck with.
say he's like that in real life.
Yeah, he talk a lot of shit.
And that's crazy. I mean, I ain't never heard nobody say they like the Gary Payton. They said nobody. I have never heard nobody say they like the Gary Payton. Like Sean
But he,
Kemp got a couple of weed stores out here now.
yeah, because I know he got everything taken care of with that he got into.
Say that again.
Now I say he got everything taken care of with the situation that he got into. Because you know he pulled the
Man,
gun out of the dude in the parking lot. He got arrested for that.
no, who?
Sean Kerr.
Oh, I didn't know that, but I knew.
Yeah,
I know he kept getting. So since I've been out here, ain't not finding out he kept getting busted with prostitutes. They got a whole strip out here on Aurora. It's called Aurora.
yeah, he had got in trouble, man. He had went in the parking lot and an altercation happening. He was shooting at the people.
I didn't know
Got,
that.
yeah, he got arrested for that.
I know I went into his store one time and seen him. I didn't go up to him, but I seen him. I was like, damn, like literally he could change a motherfucking light bulb without a ladder.
He got
Fuck.
so
Hell yeah, he tall. And he not skinny like he used to be. He big.
yeah,
Like,
he gained weight. Yeah, he gained weight.
and
Yeah,
then you
well,
know what I'm saying?
that's what happened to his career. He started to gain weight, and he didn't play like he was playing when he was thinner.
They say well, as I'm hearing, allegedly, motherfuckers say he was out here on them drugs hella bad, picking up them prostitutes. That's what I heard since I've been
Oh,
out here.
it might be true. All I know is that he did gain weight, and he couldn't
Mhm.
perform like he was performing.
And I ain't trying to be funny. I've been on Aurora. I shit you not. Like them prostitutes ain't ugly. They ain't like dragged out or nothing like that.
Well,
Now, now
a
when I
man,
went to Chicago on Cicero, them bitches was they was not what's up.
but when you have money, you ain't gonna get no low budget prostitute. You're gonna get some high end prostitute.
What was so crazy about it? They don't. A lot of the prostitutes out there, they ain't out there like for drugs. They out there to really feed their family. That's what's crazy. I seen big girls bigger than me, DTL, hella pretty. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'd be like, why are you out here?
Well, you gotta remember, man,
I mean,
that
to the point, DTL, they can be model, big girl models. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying?
but you gotta remember that been going on for years. This been going on before we were born.
Right.
That's women hustle. You know what I'm saying? Man stand on the corner, sell drugs. Women sell, entertain, entertainment. That's the nature of the beast.
I'm not understanding this question, DTL. Maybe you
What
can.
one?
I'll put it on the screen. Do you see it, DTL?
I can't see it. I'm driving.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. It says, do you rate? Do you guys rate? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what this word is. Element. That's what it looked like.
Oh,
Element.
Eminem, the
Eminem.
rapper. Yes, he talking about the rapper.
But that's ain't how you spell Eminem, I don't think.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what he talking about.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that's
Yeah,
how you spell Eminem. That don't even look right. But let me see. I'm gonna
he,
check.
he got me lost.
Yeah, I'm lost too. Let me see. I don't understand what Eminem is right, but it just didn't look right to me. You know how you look at a word, you be like, that
Yeah,
don't look right to me. What do Eminem got to do with anything?
I don't know.
I'm just
Check him
saying
back. Ask
because
why he talking.
I know that's one of my daughter's top five rappers. She loved Eminem.
Yeah. I mean, he's nice, yo. You know what I'm saying? I like him too.
But I think my daughter's number one rapper is Lil Wayne.
Oh, she like Lil Wayne?
Because they birthdays they the same sign.
Yeah,
Libras.
and Lil Wayne, he been there feeling the game for a while, man.
Yeah, I think his birthday the 15th and hers the 18th or something like that. But like that's the only reason, and she love his. She say he's a lyrical, but I be like, yeah, he's lyrical, but he's not like uh what the fuck is it? J. Cole's or what's another one?
Well, you
Um,
gotta look, but you gotta look at this way. Look how long Lil Wayne been in the industry, man.
he been in there since he was 15.
Yeah, I know and that's a long time. He been in there
Yeah,
longer than J. Cole. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. I think he is a lyricist to a certain extent, but he's not like what's the other guy? I want to put him again. J. Cole's against
Kendrick Lamar.
yes, thank you. Like I love both of them. It's nothing I don't love about them. Like they're lyricists. Like Eminem is the shit. Don't get me wrong. I like Eminem too. I always liked the Eminem. I'm just mad that he didn't. I feel like you being who you are, not being a black person, you supposed to come with hit. You every album. I'm not saying all your album has to be a hit because a lot of people ain't gonna like the same songs. But in the
Yeah,
meantime, between time, I feel like you should still be throwing out hits. You know what I'm saying? To let them know you on top.
yeah.
So you see that new you see that oh shit, I gotta buy my tickets. I gotta hurry buy my tickets. Have you seen that new Transformers commercial
Nah, I didn't.
trailer?
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer. Yeah, I saw it.
DTL. I'm a big I love I
Transformers.
love anime and cartoons, right? So I didn't see every Transformer, but when I saw they came out with Beast Wars, I used to watch that when I was a teenager. I can't even say I grew up with it because I was a
Yeah,
teenager when Beast Wars came out. And when I saw the Beast Wars and I saw my gorilla and the I just like I haven't seen them in like over so many years, so I don't know their names like I used to.
used
So
to. Yeah,
I saw that shit. I was like, yeah, I gotta buy my tickets. So I'm so we have a badass theater like down the street from us. Me myself personally, with the quarantine and everybody's still supposed to be quote unquote quarantine, that's when you're supposed to. I feel like this. That's when you open up the drive-in movies again. Bring them
Yeah,
motherfuckers back. Real talk.
but nah,
You know.
yeah, I'm a big Transformers though. I definitely anytime a new one come out, I always watch it in the movie theaters. That and I'm a big Marvel Marvel person. So
Man, and you know what? I like Marvels, but I'm not into Marvels like I feel like I should be. That's just me. I just feel
yeah.
like I should be a bigger uh love of
Only thing I don't like is like the newer Marvel that's coming out.
mhm
Some of them is not as good. Like Ant Man, the new Ant Man,
mhm.
watched it, and it's not. I'm happy I didn't pay my money to go to the theater to see it. That's all I can say.
Okay, so have you seen a new Avatar?
I started watching it, but I couldn't catch my it could catch my attention. It wasn't like the first one.
So you disappoint me, DTL. You disappoint me, my
Well, no, no,
brother. Because then, like, I mean, me being who I am, and if you into like basically almost the same things I'm into, and if you say that, I got to believe you, because if you ain't feeling it as a guy and I'm a female, and females supposed to not be into shit like that. They supposed to be
yeah.
into the romantic shit. Fuck that shit. I want to
Nah,
see that
nah,
shit.
nah.
Hell no. Like, one of my favorite movies was iRobot. Like, stop playing with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? So
I, I, did you watch it?
what?
Avatar 2.
Avatar? No, I haven't seen that. I only seen the first one. Hold on.
Yeah, because I got to the part to where there was the little white
What
kid.
you want?
I'm a couple dollars short. I'm at the store. I was gonna cook something.
Why you didn't
Just
ask
see
me
what you
for some
guys.
money? The money I sent you is supposed to get your stuff off of online.
Well, I
That was
just
the
wanted to
whole
see.
purpose. And then you could have asked me for money so you could go grocery shopping.
Yeah, well, I wanted to like make some ramen
Okay,
for
then
lunch.
how much money you spent so I could give it back to you?
I only spent like 10, and I'm like $3 down.
So I'll send you 15.
All right, thank you.
Yep. I hate kids. You want some? ETL?
I just got
Like,
to
he
order
knew
for
he. I
myself.
just feel like you going to the store, right? We had
Yeah,
just like I already have been to the store, but I've been to the store to buy cleaning supplies and shit like that, right?
yeah,
So you knew we had a little food, but I'm waiting till tomorrow when I go to work and I get off at 3:30. I was gonna go to this little. It's like a Aldi's or a Save a Lot, if you know what that is.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. 'Cause I used
so they don't have that out here. They got this thing called grocery market. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? But they say they sell name brand stuff. But I go over there to buy all my meat and stuff because it's dirt cheap. Then going to like, if you ever heard of a Eagles or Jewels
yeah, that I
grocery
never heard.
store. Them are expensive, so they sell the same shit. Or I'll go to the store. We got a store like two blocks away from me, and they kind of expensive. So I'll go up in there and try to go get the sales. That's what I try to get. And my son was like, man, I'm tired of seeing chicken shit. Chicken only $5 compared to if I go to a real grocery store, like a main grocery store out here. That same chicken I just bought would be like almost $20. No, you got me fucked up, bro.
Yeah, shit the meat is expensive now.
Man. And then when I had made gumbo a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
I end up catching my crab on sale. I was happy.
no,
That shit was like $7 a pound.
yeah, that's one thing I can't eat seafood.
You can't eat no, like, you don't eat fish or nothing.
No, I can eat fish, but I can't eat
Eat
shellfish.
shellfish, and that's
Yeah, I can't.
crazy because I can eat shellfish, but I can't eat fish.
Damn.
That's
Yeah,
sad.
I can eat fish all day, but when it comes to shrimp and crabs, oysters and stuff like that, that
Hmm.
shit will kill me, yeah.
I have never had oysters, but that's one thing I have never had oysters. Now my daughter did had it and she loves it. Like, but I think my child is weird. I can't wait to have another interview with her. My child
Oh,
is weird. She done had possum, raccoon.
wow.
I was like,
Was
you
she eating that in
nasty.
Minnesota?
No, when she was staying in Illinois,
So
I
she
told
was
her you're
eating it
nasty.
in Chicago? Where was she getting that at?
We was staying in Rock Island, Illinois.
Yeah, but they don't sell that in the stores, do they?
Hell yeah, they sell alligator and everything in the beef store out
No,
in
no.
Iowa.
Alligator's
So the
one thing,
beef
but
store, but what's so crazy about it? Though I stayed in Rock Island, Illinois, the beef store is in Davenport, Iowa. So all I had to do is cross the bridge. I'm in Davenport, Iowa, and I knew exactly where the meat store was. The meat store used to be packed. They started selling alligator. I tasted alligator. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. It tastes like fish. That's nasty. I tried.
I had
I
alligator.
tried frog legs. That tastes like fish. Fuck that shit. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I never had frog. But hey, Tish, let me go put fuel in this truck.
Okay,
I call you. I try to hit you back before you get off.
I'm not gonna get off yet.
I hit you back. Let me put fuel in here.
Yep, I gotta call my friend see what the hell she's supposed to be doing. She's supposed to be on here with me.
I'll call you back.
Yep.
All right.
All right, y'all. I'll be right back. Move! Hey, boo! What's going on, shouty? I don't hear you. You might have to put your earpods in. Now, if you're using the computer, maybe you need to check your your settings. Check your settings. I'm calling you Clay. That's all I'm saying. K. I mean K. 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 C-A-Y. We're gonna call you K. Boo, nigga. Check your settings because I still don't hear you. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Shouty. Not on mute. Check the settings. So check your settings and check your audio. Check your audio. I'm gonna turn the camera off and put that red shit on. So when you check your settings, right, boo? Sometimes you have to go through. Hold on. Let me go through audio. It's gonna tell you default microphone and default headphones. And then you're gonna test it and make sure you can hear it. If you can hear it, we can hear it. So if you gotta mix it and match it sometimes, that's how it works. Cause when I go on live when I'm at work, or use the headphones. Matter of fact, use the headphones. It should be some headphones that you should be able to use, but you gotta use the headphones and that little thing to go to it. So it's not gonna stick in that small hole. You're gonna have to go to the back of the computer and stick the whole thing in there. And I think that's the best way, I think, on that computer you can do it. Hello?
I'm back with you.
Okay. I'm trying to help my girlfriend to get on here. She's on the computer, but I'm used to using the computer to get on live. So I'm telling her to use the headphones. And then it's that little round thing. It should be already plugged up in the back though. And all you have to do is grab a set of headphones and plug it into that thing. And then make sure you can hear us. Sometimes it might give you an echo. What you're going to have to do is play with it a little bit until I get back tomorrow. And I'll try to go live on somebody's shit and and fix it again. If you tried to fix it already before you got on, before you put the headphones in. So when you put the headphones in, you're gonna have to go to your right hand side, the bottom hand, and click it to headphones. No, so she on here, but she can't.
You can hear her.
No, I can't hear her. Hold on. Hey, unmute yourself. You got yourself on mute. So try to unmute yourself. You're gonna see a icon of a microphone on the bottom. You got that muted. Say something. Nope, I still don't hear you. But I see you gotta unmute it. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Say something. Oh, you on mute again. Are you on your Android or are you on your iPhone? She got two damn phones, so I don't know which one she's on. Text me or write it in the chat. You have an iPhone or are you on your Android? 'Cause I know you got two phones. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know why you turn the damn camera off. You might as well turn it back on. Retarded lady.
Why you gotta say that for, man?
I love her. Cause she's pretty as hell. I give credit where credit is due. I don't give a fuck. I love her skin. I love, her smile. I love her personality. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I had the honor to hire her. So yeah, I'm so happy. We co-workers as well.
Oh, okay, okay. You work with him?
Yeah, we work together. I like her personality is the bomb, and I love it. That's why we're trying to get the audio together. She gonna make me call her. Let's see. I love her. She is just like I feel like if I had a sister, I would that would be my sister.
Y'all be your sister?
Yeah, that would be my sister.
So you know her since you moved over there?
No, I only been knowing her almost a year. I hired her though because I love her personality and I got to train her so we got to know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like every time when I train somebody, I want them to know my background. Period. You know what I'm saying? To let them know what type of person I am, where I'm from, how I treat people, how I expect people to treat me. I mean, like, literally, I demand my motherfucking respect. I don't give a fuck. Like, ever since in and it's crazy sometimes because every time when I click with, I know who I click with, and I know who I can't click with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I know who I am. I've been there longer. That I never use that. You know, I use it when it comes to certain situations. I've been here longer. I expect this and I expect that because I feel like seniority should mean everything, especially the hard work you put into your job. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in the meantime, between time, you know, like she's been there almost a year now. I mean, like, I feel like I hired the right person. You know what I'm saying? I want her to move up in the company and she deserves it. And I've been here longer than she has, but like I I really not really want to move up unless I'm on the I will the only thing I would love to be, I want to be on the board. That's all I give a fuck about. Is being on the board to make changes. That's the only way we're gonna make changes because a lot of motherfuckers on the board don't give a fuck about us. And me being where I'm at, I feel like I want to be on the board. I really do. I want to be on the board. I'll feel better if I don't care about no other position but the board. Because I feel like we need a lot of motherfucking changes there. And I feel, especially my front desk, because I feel like we low on a totem pole DTL. We get paid the less and we deal with the most, if that makes sense. So, and I hope you get hurt and fix it. So download, if you're gonna do it that way, download. Make sure you download Yard StreamYard. When you download StreamYard, I want you to get on your YouTube. Well, that's how I get on my Android. I'll get on my Android. So if you use your if you use your iPhone, you have to use your pod. You have to use headphones. You're not gonna be able to connect with me. That's what I had to teach my daughter. But my daughter said she got her own without her iPod. She don't have iPod, so I don't know how she did it, but she got on. But with my Android, what I do is I don't have to use iPods. All I do is I already signed up for Yard Stream. So when anybody go live that I fucked with, I will no. I will only get on certain people panel that what I'm saying, I know who I feel safe on. I support people on Facebook. I mean on Facebook on here on YouTube, but no, I can't. Mm-mm. Some people I support. I'm cool. I can't get on that panel right now. Not yet. I'm not a scratcher. I don't like to argue. I just can't. Like a person could call me a bitch, okay? I am a bitch and you want to. So what we're talking about? Motherfucker can say whatever they want. I don't give a fuck. Like motherfuckers don't make me or break me. That's how I feel about it. Period. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has to live your life but you. And if nobody don't understand that, they in the wrong motherfucking world. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If you can't get along with everybody, it is what it is. What can I be mad about? Yeah, it is what it is. I can't be mad about it. Excuse me. Mm-mm. I mean, anybody can hit that panel. Like I say, I keep it open panel. I love to hear other people dialogues. I have no problem with that. You know.
No, I'm back with you. I'm back with you. Sorry about
I'm.
that.
We back. We back with a vengeance. We back like you ain't. Shout out to Heavy Pressure. We back like you ain't. Like you never left something. I don't know how he said. I forgot. I'm back like I never left something. I think that's what he said. Move. Get away from me, you little ugly ass person. Don't like you. Move. Before I beat you up. Move. Before I beat you up. Move.
Hey, did you ever son come pick up his dog?
Yeah, he got him now. He been had this
Oh,
dog
okay.
for a month. He's like, I'm like yesterday. I mean today. He was like, Mom, I'm sending him to the pound because he keep pooping everywhere. But like I told him, he has nobody to really play with.
Yeah.
He, you gotta. I don't know how much And this is my first time ever having animals, so I know how it is. I didn't did a lot of research on dogs and everything since I didn't got my dogs. Like one of the ladies, right? I end up giving her my girl dog, right? And she was like, she remind me of my dog, da 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 da. But you could tell she's kind of depressed. So I told her we can, um, I said I have her brother because she was the only girl out that litter. It was only three out that litter. I said I got a girl. Um, no, I got a boy, her brother that she really interact with. But she had it was only three of them out the litter, so out three out the litter, I knew which ones really fuck with each other. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I gave them to her, and she was just so happy. She hugged me. She knew who I was, but I haven't really worked that building like I am now. You know what I'm saying? So when I was working that building, and she just gave me a hug, she said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." So I end up giving her both of the dogs, right? So
Yeah.
I gave her them dogs when they was still like they 4 months now, but I gave them to her a month ago. So I saw her on her floor and they got they share the laundry room, right?
Where's the dogs?
Right here under my bed. Um and so when I went to go see her, I went to try to see the dogs. They don't even know me or nothing. They kept going behind her and everything. I felt bad. I was like, man. But the
Yeah, you
other
felt bad.
dogs out the different litter that was born 15 days after them, every time I see them, they jumping to see me.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I was like, come here, come here, come here. So I told my son I gotta come up there and see Light because he's been gone. He's been
He
gone a
been going
month
for a
from
while.
me, huh?
I said he been going for a while now. You got to see him.
Yeah, he haven't seen me, so I think I want to go see him. He'll be two. I've been raising him forever, but like I tell my son, you can't get mad at him because now he's by himself compared to having a litter of. You gotta like I tell my son all the time. They're like wolves. They used to being in packs. You take them out
Yeah.
their packs as they get. It's not like they're babies. It's easier when they're babies compared to they've been here for a year, almost 2 years. Yeah, they get depressed. I didn't know they get depressed like we do
Yeah, dogs got
until
those emotions too, man.
yeah, and then like I said, when I gave this lady the girl dog that she wanted, you know what I'm saying? She was like before the week came up, she had to that she said, cause she already got a chihuahua, right? But her chihuahua is really old.
Yeah,
At the time when I used to know her, she had three chihuahuas, right? Two of them passed. So, I was asking her, I just thought of it because I haven't been in that building and I still know a lot of the people who still stay there. And
yeah,
I saw her with one dog and I was like, um, she was like, Tish. I was like, yes. She was like, hey, how are you? Do, 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 do. She was talking to me and she had one of her dogs. So I said, well, so what happened to your other chihuahua? She said they passed, right? So I was like, well, I got some puppies I'm giving away. Would you like one? And I had three dogs that looked like chihuahuas, right? And so I was like, she said she wanted the girl. So I gave her the girl. I bring her the girl. She's so happy, whatever. And then after that, the Chihuahua was trying to play with her Chihuahua, but her Chihuahua is really old, so she
yeah,
wasn't feeling it. So my dog already knew she wasn't feeling it, so she got to being depressed. She told me she got to being depressed. I said, well, I have her brother that she always play with. Like, I know she played with all the other puppies because, like I said, 15 days later, I had other puppies and they
yeah,
all played together, but particularly they played together all the time. And the girl had the prettiest. I don't know where the fuck she get these eyes from, but I had only another litter. She had like I want to say grayish, bluish eyes out of all the Chihuahuas. And I remember I had one like that before, but she ended up passing. So it fucked with me. Then when I seen her, she looked just like the one that passed, and her eyes the same color or whatever. So I ended up giving. She was the only girl out that litter. I ended up giving her that. But so since the other dog was so old and she didn't want to play with her, she got to being depressed. So I was like, I got her brother, and I gave it. Not it was only three out that litter, right? So I
yeah,
knew exactly which one she always played with all the time. So I end up like I was like, I got her brother, you want her brother, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with it. Because I was trying to rid of the litter, but I didn't want to give it to the shelter.
yeah.
You
Give
know
it
what
to
I'm
anybody.
saying? Right, right. So I was just giving it to the people who lost dogs in my building I work at. So when I gave her the other dog, she was like, oh, she's okay now. She like, soon as I gave her
The brother.
the brother, now she already had the girl for a whole week. You feel me, DTL?
Yeah,
So when she had the brother for a whole week, I mean the daughter the girl for a whole week. As soon as she seen her brother, she was so happy. She was licking on him and everything. I said yeah, she know who her brother is, so she got both of them. And I was so mad because they didn't know who I was. They kept going behind her legs. I was like, oh, I feel so bad. But I understand, you know what I'm saying, because them her dogs now. But you know what I'm
well,
saying, she
dogs is loyal creatures. So
yeah.
whoever they feel that they masters, that's who they're gonna be loyal to.
But what kills me is I understand, and you so right. And I've been scared of dogs all my life, DTL, right? Until this is like, well, my oldest dog is 4 years old, so this basically my first ever dogs I ever had. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like really living with me. I remember my mom got me a Labrador, and I didn't. If I knew how them the most loyal dogs out of the dog clan. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I wasn't living there and I couldn't take care of it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I think I seen that dog maybe for a week and then after that she gave it away, whatever. But this is my first time really having dogs, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, I'm loving it. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. It is what it is. I'm not mad about it. But in the
Yeah. I
meantime,
mean, at the end of the day, you gotta remember there was little puppies when you gave away. So when
hmm
you gave them away, they got that bond with the master, the owner.
Ma,
yeah.
what up?
That's
Make
their
some
first
homemade corn
protection.
dogs. You want some? One? Got you.
Thank you. Um, right, and then like one of the dogs I gave away, he was the only boy out the litter. He was a furry dog. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the furry ones. Every time he see me, he's just so happy to see me. She let me see him every single day because he's in the building I work in.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember, he see you every day, so he still know who you are.
Right. So the other dog, one of my other female dogs I gave to is my coworker who's still ain't got on here yet. She ended up getting the other girl. She ended up getting one of my dogs last. My last. I had some puppies last year. Before I ended up giving up, I had hella dogs.
Yeah.
DTL. And then I ended up giving. I had to give up a lot of my dogs, so it was like 7. No, I gave up 8 dogs. You know what I'm saying? So when I gave up the dogs, I didn't know they've been my other two. The two of the girls I kept was stuck. Hey, Mac Millie. Two of them was stuck. You know what I'm saying? So they end up having one of my dogs end up having their litter at the beginning of the year. So she ended up having the ones that look like chihuahuas at the beginning of the year. Then after that, my other dog had her she had a litter. She had 4 dogs. And she had 1 boy and 3 girls. My other litter was 1 girl and 2 boys. So like I said, I ended up giving 2 to her and then one of my coworkers ended up coming to get the other dog to give to one of her coworkers who wanted a dog, and they fell in love with the dog and everything. But I let them know the dog. I always let people know I haven't got their shots because they just been in house all together.
Yeah.
So she ended up taking the dog out like 2 days later after she had the dog, and the dog passed away. And that was out of the Chihuahuas that I had because I only had 3 that looked like Chihuahuas. All of them is mixed with Chihuahuas and Boston Terrier, but they end up having Chihuahuas.
Features.
Yeah, but I end up get like the people Mac Millie that when I end up having the dogs, the people who lost their dogs, I end up giving them all of my puppies. So I don't have no puppies, but I get to at least see 2 of the puppies.
Yeah.
Is it 2? Yeah, I get to see 2 of the puppies because this other lady, she's been depressed since she lost her dog, and so when I gave her the girl dog, she been happy ever since. She gave me a hug and everything. But like
All
I
right.
told her, you gotta treat that dog like it's your. She don't got kids. You gotta treat it like it's your kid, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta make sure. Like she was like, she don't have no pee pads or nothing like that. Like I told my son, he was like, I ain't got no pee pads for the dog. So what I did was I took him to the store yesterday. I mean, earlier today, and I bought him everything he needed for the dog for right now. I'm like, bro, the only thing I'm gonna supply you with for your dog, I've just bought the dog a doggy bed, but My thing is he get mad because he's like he's pooping everywhere. But you gotta realize like he don't have the pack he used to have. I've been raising your dog for almost 2 years with a pack.
Yeah.
Now he's by himself. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I mean,
Like why
the thing
people
about
don't
it is,
understand, huh?
well, there's one thing is he taking the dog out after he feed him?
No, but he can't take the dog. So this is my thing. Like I told my son, you can't take him outside until you go get his shots. My dogs ain't never had their shots because they never been outside.
Yeah,
And that's
he gonna.
and don't get me wrong, DTL, I'm wrong because I work so much I don't get chance. I didn't
No,
even bought them insurance, bro.
my thing is that your dog is inside, so you know what you got to deal with from your dog being inside. But him, if he don't want the dog to use the bathroom in the house, he got to take him out and walk him.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you take them outside without their shots, they can get real sick. So
That's
my
it.
thing is, but my thing is out here, they got a whole clinic. DTL, they got a whole clinic for people who
Right.
can't afford to get their dog shots for
Yeah,
free.
I mean, you can
And
go
I've been
to like
telling my son,
because
you know what I'm
really all
saying?
he got to do is go get the Pogo shot, the dewormer, and hit him with the rabies shot, and he's good.
Yeah, exactly. Then I think you don't have to come back for maybe a year to get his up to
Yeah,
date shots. You got to treat them like kids. Like I told him, I know
yeah.
I was wrong because I work so much, but shit, I'm gonna start taking my dog. I spent like $400 and I let the insurance overlaps because I had like 4 dogs on my insurance. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna look for some real insurance that like almost free insurance or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I really DTL. I really want to be a breeder. I swear to God.
So
I
you want to be
never
a
knew
breeder?
a breeder. Yes, and I love
So
my dogs,
I
and
mean,
I never knew huh.
what kind of dog should you trying to breed?
I want to breed like small dogs because the smaller they are, technically, the most. I think there's more money in the smaller dogs, in the medium dogs, than the really big dogs. Because everybody's afraid of pit bulls, which I think are loyal just like any other dog, long as you treat them the right way. But people give them a
Yeah,
bad name because how motherfuckers treated them. Even a Rottweiler.
yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
a lot of these dogs is
I'm sorry.
towards the master. If the master raised him to be meat, then that's what he's gonna be, right?
Facts. And that's what I'm saying, but sometimes it don't matter. Like, so out here in Washington, what I love about Washington is they don't kill dogs out here at all unless they suffer. Like, if even if the dog is vicious, they would keep him. They won't kill him.
Dogs in Washington be living a life then.
Yeah, Washington, no, they don't kill dogs out here unless unless the owner cannot afford their surgery and it's life threatening. That's the only
Right?
way.
Yeah,
But
but
I
yeah, I
mean,
mean,
they don't care how vicious the dog is. What they'll do is keep them in the kennel. But a lot of like I've been learning out here, they've been teaching these dogs like how to
not
these vicious dogs how to relate because the
yeah,
love they showed them that they never had.
yeah, a lot of that stuff is the way the owner trained the dog.
Hmm. I always think it don't matter what type of dog you got, right? It depends on how you treat the dog. Like I always say, the excuse me, the dog act like exactly the owner. I
Yep.
always thought that. You know what I'm saying? Because every dog I done gave somebody, they be like, they look, and I tell them I sleep with my dogs. I'm letting you know, I don't, You know what I'm saying? But as I'm trying to like, I'm finna build them their own doggy bed. I'm finna go to what is it called? Lowe's, and I know they could cut what you want out. I got my own drill, got my own tool belt, I got all of that. I just
So
want them to cut out.
you gonna make
I
one
want
for
to,
them?
yeah, I want to make them a big ass bed for them so they can start sleeping in their own bed. Um, and I want to make them a big playground in my house.
They're gonna be living the life, boy.
But what the thing is, it's so crazy because I went to school for carpentry when I was in high school. I did wood. I did wood. I did not automatech, but I did wood shop, and I loved it. I built so much stuff, so I already know how I want to do everything, how I want to make it, and everything. Like I already, like I got it in my head. All I have to do is draw it, and I know how to draw my ass off, so I'm not worried about that. It's just about me using my my ruler. I have, one of them extended rulers. They pink. Like my drill. I got a professional drill. It's pink. It's pink. My tool bag is pink. It's pink. All
Oh,
my
that's what's
tools, all my tools, like my hammer and everything, is pink and black.
so that's a
Like,
project that you're gonna do this summer?
yeah, that's what I'm working on this summer. I'm gonna buy all the parts first, and I just want to make sure it's like a. So I went to Amazon, right?
Yeah.
When I went to Amazon, they had this big ass playground for the dog. It was for the cats or the dogs, right? So I'm like, it took me like 3 days to build it because I was working double time, right? So when I ended up building it, it wasn't strong enough. So the motherfucker got to break it down automatically. So I was like, let me get some wood and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And have like brackets inside of it where I can basically
It'd be firm.
yeah, firm. But if you could build brackets and I still drill them in and glue them in, that's more steady. And then make it a little bit bigger because my dogs ain't that small like they used to be when I had got that. Cause I spent like 120, 130 for that motherfucker, and it broke down like the next week, like 2 weeks later or some shit like that. So if I get wood and do the same project but make it bigger, because like my ceiling, I know it's like it gotta be almost 10 feet. So if I make it bigger, and nobody don't be in my living room like that, and you know what I'm saying, make sure my living room is good, and make sure I make it wider out, I'll be good. Like I'm thinking about all of that. I've been thinking about that since the beginning of the year. So that's what I want to do, and that's gonna be my project. Is to make I'm gonna put it on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make shorts about it when I start. When I get all the lumber together first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I got my own. Like I said, I got my own drill and shit like that. I'll drill my holes in. You know what I'm saying? But when I drill my holes in, I want to put glue in there too. So I don't want no problems. I want the thickest, sturdiest wood. I don't give a fuck how much it costs. But if I have to work it by pieces, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I want to make sure my shit is right. So when I move, because I really want to move next year. I'm praying to God I can move. And I want to move to a trailer park. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care.
Okay, okay.
I
Ain't
want to
nothing
move
wrong
to a
with that.
trailer park. Look, DTL, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm not trying to get no house and putting all them bills on my kids. Fuck no. Hell no.
Right. Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with that, man. It's your house, right? Your home.
And my credit is not the best. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even to get a home, you gotta have some nice credit. Like, my daughter's building up her credit, you know what I'm saying? And her husband is building up his credit to get that shit together so they can buy a house. But like I told my daughter, if you don't move to a better climate, I'm not coming back. I will live in the old folks' home. And if I have to live in the old folks' home because I told you I wanted to be in a better climate, I'm hunting your ass. I told her. I told her yes I did. And I told all my kids they gotta have a house. When I get tired of one, I can move to the other one.
Move to
When
the
I
other
get
one, yeah.
when I got 4, let's get it together. Let me have a room to myself. Just in case I want to come. You know what I'm saying? Want to get on my nerves, or I get on their nerves. They, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Just get up and go to the next house, right?
Facts, bro. Facts. See, you got me. That's why I love you, DTL. You my dog, bro. You and Cece, I love you and Cece. Y'all my dogs. Y'all understand me. Sometimes
Yeah.
CC, shout out to CC. Sometimes she be put me in my place, but I have no problem with it. I'll be like, yeah, you right. Look, I gotta put my head down and shit. DTL, if she could see me, she would. I be put my you right. You right. But sometimes I be like, fuck that shit. I be thinking in my head, but I know she right. So I be like, yeah, you right, CC. You know what I'm saying? I can't take that away from her. That's my
Yeah.
girl. That's my dog. I love her to death. So I
I
never
haven't
thought I could be YouTube friends with somebody that I never met.
yeah, I haven't talked to her in a minute. I haven't catch on none of the lies or nothing.
She ain't been on live. She just uploaded some today on her channel. So yeah, I haven't talked to her either. I know I text her, but I don't think she texted me back. I ain't see her text back. But she might
Yeah.
just be as busy as us, so I'm not
Yeah,
tripping.
well. Yeah, I know she was saying that she'd be working that overnight doing that
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
It's kinda hard, especially working overnight.
Right. Shout out to CC. But yeah, I understand shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm finna do some overnights next month, so it is what it is.
We're gonna try to get as much YouTube time before you start your overnights.
I'm trying. Even if I do go, if I have to go live on my computer at night, it is what it is. Cause it's almost like I'm going live at the same time anyway. Right now, but I'm trying to get my, trying to reach these little subscribers.
Yeah.
But I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't make a big deal about it. I just be happy to see my peeps on here like you and all of, CC and all of them when they get a chance. My girl. Um, a shout out to Spider. I haven't seen her in a while. I hope she's doing good. I don't have no way to connect with her. But shout out to Spider. I hope she's doing good. I miss her as well as CC. Because Spider is funny as fuck. I don't care what nobody says. She be having me dying. She be
Yeah,
having me dying.
sometimes you need that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody get you laughing and cheering you up, bro.
Right. And I love her because I think she's the owner operator like you are.
She's making that money, rolling.
And she don't own, she was like, I'm finna buy me a house. I don't know what I want to do yet. Like, she's staying in her truck, and I respect a woman like that, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I can't stay in the truck. I can't.
Yeah.
I,
My it's nothing like, going home to your home, man. That's like the best feeling, man.
yeah. Me myself, like I said, me myself personally, she a brave soul. Cause I just can't, anybody who sleep in their truck trying to make it, I give them the utmost respect. But me myself personally, I'm a punk. I can't do it. I
You
can't
can't
do it.
do it. You
Hell
know,
no, I can't.
when I was young, that was my goal. I wanted to, drive all over the place,
Right.
stay up in the truck, and meet people and have fun. But it didn't go that route. I ended up having
Oh.
kids as soon as I got my CDL, so everything changed.
Facts. I think anytime you have kids, I don't give a fuck what profession are you in. It's always different when you have kids.
Yeah, yeah. Cause soon as I was, when I was, cause I got my license when I was 22,
Oh,
and then
and,
I,
and how
yeah,
old are you? 21?
no, I ain't
You went
21. I'm
back?
48.
No,
Nah,
you
nah.
went back.
I wish I could go back now. But now, yeah, I got my license when I was 22. So
Okay.
once I got my license, not even like a year later, I found
Ah,
out
try this.
my ex was pregnant, and we had kids, and that was it, man. My life changed from it.
Like it? You like it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did. Yeah, I couldn't party no more. I had to go to
What?
work.
Mm-mm. Move.
But they Tish,
What?
I'm gonna close my eyes for a little bit because I gotta get back up at 4 and start rolling again to go down to Miami.
Okay.
But it was good talking to you.
I miss you a lot. Thank you for being on
I,
here.
yeah, I miss you too. I figure I'd catch you, talk to you for a little bit before I go to bed,
I
right?
appreciate you, bro. Real talk, I do.
All right, yo, you have a good night, man, and I'll
You
talk to you.
too.
All right, good night.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye. Oh, oh my. Um,
Here, Mom. That was the rest of it.
okay. Thank you. What am I trying to do? Hold on, I'll be right back. If you don't move, niggas. Like, bitch. Ow. 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 Work it, 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 work it. Work it, work it. I work it, work it. I work it, work it. So I'm gonna get off of here. I really appreciate everybody being on here. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody being on here. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get off of here. I will be on here tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get on about 7:30 to 8. So everybody have a great night, morning, evening, whatever. Thank you so much. Have a great night again. I'm gonna set my live up as soon as I get off of here. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Peace. Move, nigga. I don't even like you like that.